Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the SCNet TV podcast for Big Brother Season 17.
No, it's 18.
Oh, no, it's not. Stop trying to confuse me. For July 9th, 2015. I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Luke.
Welcome to Big Brother.
And Erika.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. By a vote of 7-2, Davon, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
See ya.
Yay!
So apparently everybody, and well, not just on here on our team, but apparently maybe I want to say 90% of the people were happy to see Davon go. I kind of have a little bit of mixed emotions about it because I kind of saw a difference in her after she got, well, as we know, for the takeover, she won the last, well, didn't win the last lap, but she was the 7th caller to pick up the phone. And do you think her decisions for the 3 people to eliminate for the live voting to not participate, she eliminated Jeff, Jackie, and Becky. Do you think that was a wise decision to make on her part? Do you think it could have saved her from the game? Saved her to keep her in the game?
No, I don't think it would have mattered, to be completely honest. I think she was going home no matter what.
You really think so?
She needed 5 votes. Out of those 3, would any of those voted for her?
They would have voted.
Jackie,
well,
maybe.
Jackie would have
Maybe,
voted.
but
Jackie would have voted to keep her. You know what? Those people. I think Jeff, Jackie, and Becky could have honestly have saved her and kept her in the game because obviously she wasn't making enemies with them and she wasn't a threat towards any of them.
I don't know why she didn't pick Clay.
Neither do
Yeah.
I was in disbelief when she didn't pick Clay. I mean, I know she couldn't pick Shelly because Shelly was the outgoing HOH, but she didn't pick Clay. It was obvious Clay was going to vote to evict her, so you could have saved yourself, Davon. Come on. I mean, do you have any brains?
Maybe she was doing it as a meta play. Like say you want, like they never told who had the power, so maybe she was picking those 3 to make it seem like it was somebody else who had it.
Right. Like maybe she was using her brain, but still, I'm just saying it could have. This is just my opinion. It could have saved her in the long run and kept her in the house.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. But you know what? More power to her. You know, she's going back home to her daughter. And now, congratulations to Vanessa and Austin. They are the 2 new heads of households. I like the beer pong competition, by the way.
Yeah, the
And
beer
Yeah.
pong competition's always fun, and I'm very, very glad to see Vanessa in. Vanessa's the one I'm rooting for, so
you want
And-
Vanessa to make it to the end?
yeah.
I
we
hope
did
that
see
I hope she is the last HOH standing this week, and that Austin's dethroned for your sake, Dom. You know, because obviously they played a good game and they got a good score. And you know what, Austin, I have a feeling at some point Austin is going to be a threat because he's a professional wrestler, and obviously they're going to see him as a big threat in this game.
Yeah. What were we gonna say, Erika?
I was thinking it's more. I can't remember now, but
About Vanessa, head of household?
yeah. I was watching. When I was watching that, I was kind of hoping it would be. Well, I was kind of hoping it would be Liz and Austin, but then, Austin won his, and Liz hung on there for like a long time until she shot that final, tiebreaker thing. But I don't know. I like both of them because this will, they've kind of been kind of silent in the game and not really playing, not really big public moves, not really trying to influence anything. And so now they have to like actually nominate people and they have to actually talk to people, and it's gonna do a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think her team's gonna lose Battle of the Block because I think she's intentionally going to pick people that will get themselves off the block so she doesn't get her hands dirty because she wants to lay low.
She does.
Now I kind of remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's this is the first time we've seen actual confirmation in this BB takeover twist that the person doing the takeover can actually manipulate game rules.
Right.
Because he directly called out, he's like, you know what, I'm having a party this week, and because I'm having a party, I'm not having any have-nots this week.
So the have-not twist is off basically for the week for now.
Yeah, there's just no one's gonna be named a have-not this week.
Yeah, which is really awesome.
So it's a relief. And that is a big relief. I mean, if I was a have-not, I would be so relieved. I mean, not that I would mind eating the slop, but to not have to take cold showers would be a luxury for me.
Yeah. And those dentist chairs are not very comfortable to sleep in.
No.
Nope. But
I don't know if you've ever watched the live feed when they're sleeping, but they are super loud.
Yeah, I can imagine. They just
like
wreck you every time you move. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody moves, if anybody does anything, it's like I don't see how you could sleep through that.
No, but here's the other thing too. I think the lights can turn off in that room because there was darkness in that room.
Yeah, so they turned the lights off this year.
They did, but you mean in the previous years they had to sleep with the lights on?
I think some of the twist was the lights could not come off, but I don't think that's a staple of every year. It has to be that way.
Yeah, it's not on this year because the night vision cameras were on. So
yeah,
yeah. So what do you guys think about the Gronk?
The Gronk, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know him from football, but
all I know is he's eye candy. Gronk. Okay, I'm a gay guy. I have to throw that in there. Sorry, America.
If you guys get the opportunity to, I don't remember if it was Kimmel or Fallon because I watch each of them every night and it kind of all blends together. But immediately following the Super Bowl, like that week, one of Kimmel or Fallon had the Gronk on, and it was one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. If you can get a chance to go back and watch Gronk on one of those late night shows, you really get to see the full potential of him, and he is a hilarious and just a fun guy. So his whole family is too. So,
well, I'll make the effort for that, and I hope Erika would.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I'd take a look at it. The Gronk, he's a football star, professional football star.
Yeah, he was like MVP of the Super Bowl or something like that. So,
and he was an NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
Makes me wonder now. With the whole they pattern all the competitions off the person. I wonder what they're going to do for the other competitions now. I wonder. They had beer pong for the HOH, so
right. It seems to me it's going to be all like college party type games. That's probably going to be the Gronks.
But I don't understand what part of the takeover is. Like, what is this about? Is this like a luxury type of takeover, or is it something to twist up the game?
Right now, it's a party. That's all we know. So
yeah,
so there could be more. There could be more in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's more of a luxury, than anything. So what I'm expecting out of the rest of the week, I'm expecting alcohol, more alcohol than they normally get.
Right, I remember.
Maybe a lot of snacks or something. I don't know.
Season 15, there was a lot of wine. I remember within the first week of the house. I remember Jeremy took most of the wine or something like that. And
yeah, they were actually trading their wine that season.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe on the Big Brother After Dark shows, they'll get a mini game of beer pong going or something.
Maybe. I don't watch Big Brother After Dark. You know what? They keep switching Big Brother After Dark to every different channels. First it was on Showtime, then last season it was on True TV, and now this year it's on Pop.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's hard to keep track of, but I don't know. I'm really excited about that. The twin twist was kind of thrown under the spotlight here.
Yes.
We knew about this going into the episode. We talked about it last night on our podcast, so I was a little surprised that we saw that unfold tonight.
Me too.
But on the other hand, people didn't seem to make too big of a deal out of it yet.
No, not really. But they're guessing right now. They don't know for sure, but they are guessing that there is a twin. And Davon kind of threw it under the bus. She told everybody outside in the backyard, and it became a whole juicy gossip event within the backyard surrounding the house guests.
Yeah, Devon was privy to the information at the end in the goodbye video,
She
which
knew it. She was like, she knew it. She's like, you know what? Liz and Julia were like, you blew up our game, so now you have to go.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
You
You could
know what?
tell too.
You know what the one thing that's probably going to be better about this year than previous years? There's no returning house guest this year.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
if you notice, they're telling them everything about the game.
there's
They don't
none
they don't
as
do
of
that.
now. That does not mean we won't get them somewhere in the middle because they did do this to us last year. The first couple ones right off the bat were gone, and they revealed a lot of information. And then, who ended up coming back in the house last year?
Nicole.
Was it Nicole? Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
they've done it from jury before, but they
From jury,
uh,
yes, but not veterans, is what Erica's saying.
Yeah, no, but so like Hayden and Davon, they're gone. They're not coming back. But in like 2 weeks, watch the questions when they do it at the end because they may not reveal anything. And then
Right.
the next four, you gotta like watch those ones. It's usually the one right before the double eviction. So when we're expected a double eviction, it's
Is when
usually
they
one
start.
of those people that
Yeah.
gets knocked out has a chance to get back in. And
Right,
from
but
the
then that's when
the
they start during. That's when they start doing the jury house votes.
Yeah, and from the
you
two
know
weeks prior to the double eviction, those people have a chance to come back in as well.
that would
Right.
be an interesting thing because they're doing the BB takeover,
Mm-hmm.
and the first week, we had Amazing Race.
Right.
So what if they had Jeff come on from Survivor and do a week? And Survivor has this thing called Redemption Island, where you automatically get to come back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they hold like a double eviction during that week, but then they have one of them actually come back. That would be an interesting thing.
It'd be really cool, and I hope we don't just get celebrities the whole time. I want to see former house members. I would have even liked to see Hayden come back. Um,
Hayden Moss or Hayden Voss
um, or wait, who's the guy from this season?
from last
First week.
season.
This season that got knocked out, the first guy,
Jace.
Jace. Why do I keep calling him Hayden?
Hey, you're thinking of Hayden from last season because
Yeah.
he's the sort of the spitting image of Hayden because he said, "I am a pedicab
Yeah,
driver."
exactly. So I would have liked to see Jace come back into the house.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute,
And
where's
and or not come back into the house, but come back and do the Big Brother takeover. I would have loved to see that.
that would be cool if they had. Yeah, I really would like to see a showmance couple in previous seasons come back to take over the house, like Brenchel, um, Jordaff,
Zanky,
Kate Cole, what
Thank
Zanky.
Zanky. Wait a minute, there's more. There's more. Macranda.
you.
Actually, have you noticed
You could get me and my future ex girlfriend Danielle Donato.
Danielle and Dominic? I'd like to see them come back. Or better yet, who else? Well, actually, no. To rearrange things there. Have you noticed Shelley and Clay are the non-villainous Macranda this season? They got the power. They had the power all week, and they succeeded in their master plan.
Yeah, they seem like a good couple right now. They're not too much in power, but we don't know, that could shift down the line. They can end up getting a lot of power. So
They can. I mean, they're showmance. This is the first showmance of the summer.
yeah. So who do you guys think the targets are going to be this week? And because
I
we were joking last night. We were saying, oh, what if Audrey and Liz ended up with head of household? And then that just it got me thinking. When Davon was leaving, they said nobody wants to put Audrey up, like because of the whole her
So-
being
so-
transgender.
well,
They don't want to
she's-
Right, yeah. Well,
disrupt the
they almost
community.
did that. Yeah, but they almost kind of did that last year with Frankie. I mean, Frankie was beasting through the game, and because we were thinking, oh, is this game rigged because he's Ariana Grande's brother? Like we were all thinking that the game was rigged because he was beating it.
See, I think Dave was just looking for excuses at that point. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
not.
do they?
None of the house guests are actually thinking that way, really.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually come out and said we're not going to put her up because she's trans. I think that's day speculations.
Yeah,
Now
you
it'd
know
be.
something though. I
Oh,
I would. I think Audrey may be another target this week, but if Jason, not Jason, if Austin is dethroned, then they could be going after him next because he'll be another big target, like I said. Well, who do you think are going to be the targets this week, or the main target?
I don't know. I'm still kind of curious about if they're going to go after Liz and Julia or not. They seem. See, on the live feeds, they were talking about getting them out week 4 because
And they only have to
they don't.
survive to week 5, right?
Yeah, they thought it was week 4. The house guests thought it was week 4, not
Right.
week 5. So they were like, "We're just going to get them out week 5, not week 4. That's all that matters."
Yep.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know enough about uh, Austin and Vanessa's gameplay to know
Who?
who they care to
Who?
talk out.
They're like
Oh,
the
okay,
the
but
two that we haven't heard any game from whatsoever.
right. But here's the thing, though. Who do you guys want to see go up? Like, who are you hoping they put up?
Audrey and Jason, I want them out.
Mm, I kind of want Jason gone too because his attitude kind of annoyed me tonight. Oh, because his tip was from Kathy Griffin. Oh, here's a tip. Stop being so annoying. And he's like, yeah, bitch, I'm aware of that. Oh God, that is so. That pisses me off. I'm like, okay, he's really pissing me off. I'm getting sick and tired of his attitude.
See, I don't know how to classify Jason's personality because
I don't know.
at
It kind
first
of it
the
kind of
first
seems.
week
Multiple personality disorder.
well the first
Yeah,
week he was the token flamer,
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
then he moved on past that, and now he's more kind of like you know
He's a little more chill.
think
He
think
is,
of
but
think of one of the Jersey Shore guys if they were gay. you
Yeah.
know
yeah,
that's
Jersey
it's
Shore.
like combination of those
And I
two
never watched that show
traits.
because I don't
I
like that type of
I
personality.
haven't I haven't watched any. I haven't. I've only watched a couple of episodes. I never really got into it. I'm sorry.
But the type of guy I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
the the situation, I don't know. I don't even that's the only guy I know, him and Pauly D.
Okay. No, I
But
understand.
I never watched the show either. But
There's a JWoww, isn't there?
Yeah. Not that I
that's a
dislike
woman.
Jason. I think Jason's
I know
extremely
that
cute,
much.
but I mean,
But it's
I
like
just don't
it's
like
like
his
that
attitude.
kind I don't even know if he's from Jersey. But
So
it's like yeah, but it's like he's just
Wait,
got
wait,
this
wait. There's a
weird.
Snooki.
Yeah, there is a thing.
I just
But
hate that name so much. Because it reminds me of a cookie, which makes me want it to be a good thing.
Snooky
But
Cook.
it's not.
Yeah, Snooky Cookie. Doesn't rhyme.
but yeah, it's just I don't know.
And Audrey, I'd be fine with Audrey if she just kept her mouth shut. Like, she's
Right.
just. I don't know where her head is in the game because her head is like, let's create mass chaos everywhere, pit everybody against everybody. Then it blows up in her face, and she's got no way to be like, wasn't me. She can't pull
My
the
bad,
Shaggy.
guys.
She can't pull the Shaggy, you know?
No, she can't.
They caught her banging on the sofa.
Right.
Right.
Which would be a first in the Big Brother house.
Right. Only who would she be banging?
I don't know.
Wasn't me.
Now,
Wasn't me.
wait a minute, Dom. Are you saying you would have sex with a transgender?
I
Why
don't
not?
know. I'm not saying I would, and I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Okay.
Probably
Well,
depends on the person.
Probably.
Well, I guess so, but I don't know. It's a complicated situation. It's a question nobody could really answer. But I could, in my personal opinion, I couldn't sleep with a transgendered man knowing he was once a woman.
Hmm.
I couldn't because that'd be like sleeping with the opposite sex, and I'm not attracted to the opposite sex.
But they're not the opposite sex.
Well, I know that, but knowing that they were born, knowing that they were born the opposite sex would kind of bother me. You want the real thing.
So you're saying they're not real?
I'm not saying they're not real. All I'm saying is,
God.
Remember, I've dealt with all these people. I know the exact things to say.
We are not
Because
opening this can of worms.
I can make you say all these bigoted things, and I know you don't mean it, but I know exactly what to say to prompt you to say. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to like make it an offense or anything like that. I respect you. You're transgender. That's what makes you happy. I mean, I'm gay and I'm happy.
So, would you have
I'm
sex with
straight.
Audrey?
What?
Would you have sex with Audrey?
I would consider.
She was born a man.
I cuddle with her, but not in like the romantic type of fashion, like as a friend, basically.
It's just funny.
I know, but I'm not afraid to drink. What the hell did I just open a can of worms for? We're getting way off track here. We're supposed to be talking. We're Big Brother historians. We're supposed to be sticking on track here.
We're not supposed to be talking about Luke's sex life on this show.
Well, we're not supposed to be talking about everybody's life on this show. Let's get back to Big Brother. What are you looking at?
I don't even know anymore. So, you guys have anything else for this episode?
Let's talk about more about who Luke would have sex with.
Oh, come on. Let's talk about the donut. After seeing the donut in the backyard, I'm craving a donut for some weird reason right now.
Ariana Grande's donut?
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
No, oh, come on.
No. There was just some big controversy with Ariana Grande where she licked a donut in like a store and then she made some comment about how she hates America.
That's what I was just about. I didn't know if I wanted to bring that up or not. I did see that. Now, I don't know if that's true or not.
It is true.
It is true. They got the video and everything.
Yeah, there's a video, and she said she was talking about in the sense of like the health decisions in which America is going down. She tried to cover it up, but she's caught. It's whatever.
I know what she was saying.
I agree with her on that. The health costs in America suck. I mean, I have friends that live in the UK.
I would like to see what Frankie's opinion was during all this. I never went on his Twitter or whatever to see if he even commented on it.
Something? I think he would side with his sister. He supports her every step of the way. They're like this, him and Ariana.
Yeah.
He would support her, but something? She does have a point because health insurance and the coverage in America is expensive. And something? That's one of the reasons why... That's one thing I disagree with. I wish everybody in America could get free health coverage because most people in the UK that I've talked to, their health coverage is free.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up. I have friends that tell me, we don't have health insurance because our health is provided for us. We get it for free.
Yeah, UK kind of sucks though.
Well.
So.
One more thing. I'll just add one more thing. Be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house. Watch the house guests anytime with the live feeds on CBS.com.
Luke, where can the people find you?
The people can find me and follow me on Twitter at Zupa23.
Excellent. Erika, where can the people find you?
They can find me making Luke say things that he really shouldn't have said live on the internet.
Oh, so now you're going to expose me to the entire world. Thanks, Aki.
And at Erika Rain 7.
God. You can find me down below at Phenomedom, Phenomedom. You could also find us all making asses out of ourselves on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Till next week.
From outside the Big Brother house, we are Dom, Luke, and Erika. Good night.
What a shit show can of worms that was.
What the fuck did I just do to you two?